Can you hear me? Good evening. My name is Shaunna Elias. My original purpose for being here tonight was to hear about the partnership between our school district and the city, but I'd actually like to address something that I feel is much more important. In a notice that went out to parents this week, the results of the first academic assessments administered following the pandemic were shared with the community. For those who aren't aware, according to these results, only 61% of Glendora students met the standards in English language arts, and only 49% of our students, less than half, met the standards in math. While it's worth noting that Glendora students outperformed state and county averages, the percentage of our students who meet the standards in ELA and math has fallen 7% and almost 10% respectively since before COVID. These numbers are shocking, and although I am proud of the collective perseverance of our student body and the incredible dedication of our teachers, I'm utterly disappointed and frankly angry at this board for your complete lack of leadership during the pandemic. For months, parents and community members pleaded with this board to get our kids back into the classroom. We begged you to do more to reopen our schools, fearing that our kids would fall behind both academically and socially. We implored you to stand up for our kids, and we were told over and over that your hands were tied. You failed to act, and now these test results show our worst fears have in fact materialized. These are not faceless statistics. These are our kids. These are the children whose best interest you are elected to consider, and you failed them. You are here tonight at this special joint session, an unprecedented meeting, to essentially address the fact that you couldn't keep the bathrooms open during soccer season. Where were the special joint sessions 2 years ago to address the fact that our kids were stuck at home, isolated from their peers, facing depression and learning loss? Or the joint session to discuss the impacts of forcing our kids to stand on dots 6 feet apart and wear face masks outdoors in the 90-degree heat while they did PE. I am angry that you found it important enough to convene this session tonight, but not when the welfare of our students was at stake. This district can attempt to sugarcoat the results by focusing on the fact that Glendora students performed better than the abysmal averages across California, but Glendora knows better. Your failed leadership has long-lasting effects for our kids. I am running for a seat on this board because parents in Glendora deserve accountability and we deserve to be heard. Thank you.
Thank you. And I'd just like to remind